Hello, everyone, and welcome back to A Bag of Cats. I am your host, Christ Bear, the King Little Bell. I was I, and you were you before we became we. And now we are going to talk about some interesting stuff. If I can remember, I just derailed myself by restarting the video. I'm sorry. I hope this is good comedy relief for some people. It'll come back to me. Um, It's not coming back to me. Will it? This is a suspense video. At least it got turned into one of those. Will my ability to remember what I wanted to talk to you about come? Oh, yeah. Finally. It came back with 5 seconds to go. Well, anyways. This is not easy for me to talk about because I don't like to tell anyone something that's like me putting you in your place. But at the same time, here's a fact. Here's the truth. God, number one, undisputed heavyweight champion of number one. Doesn't matter the arena, doesn't matter the skill set, doesn't matter what day it is. Any given Sunday, God, number one. Number two, man, cool. Thank you, God. 3, woman. Again, thank you, God, for the companion you gave men to help better us, to help us make us more God-fearing. Anyways, God, always going to be number one. Never going to fall from being number one. But man and woman, well, guess what? You could be a man that falls all the way to DNF, did not finish. You could be a woman that falls all the way to the end, DNF, did not finish. Well, if you fall all the way to did not finish, that means you are sitting on the fence. Guess who owns the fence? Satan. Yeah, that's right. Satan owns the fence. So if you fall all the way to did not finish DNF, you are now Satan's property to enjoy the torture of hell for all eternity. Realize that I don't care if you've watched my other videos and whatever you think, it doesn't matter. This is very important. This is a fact. Undeniable godly fact. I don't want any man, any of my brothers, fathers, uncles, sons to fall to DNF. No. You can change that. You can be a child of God. And just because in this existence you didn't get everything you wanted, when it's over, you can be amongst God and his angels in an eternity of bliss. Women, same thing. If you are born male, you are male. You might have feminine traits, but you're still a man. If you were born female, you may have masculine traits, but you're still a woman. Yeah, things are a little bit more challenging. But God doesn't give us prisons. He gives us the ability to thrive, to live, to love. But if you follow the doctrines of man, you're probably going to be steered into parting with everything and giving it over to the human being that talked you into whatever they're talking you into. God, number one. Man, number two. Woman, number three. There is no man or woman who's ever going to get number one. There is no man who is ever going to get number one. There is no woman who is ever going to get number one. I don't care how diabolical your scheme is. Man, two, woman, three. That's it. Okay. The demands on a man are brutal, are merciless, are tireless and unrelenting. The demands on a woman? Well, from my exposure, are the demands that a woman ends up putting on herself. Yes, there's societal demands that fall on both genders, men and women. Women seem, in my exposure, my impression, women seem to take, society is putting lots of demands on us. Like, you're making it sound like society puts more demands on you than it does on men. Equally. No. Men volunteer to part with their lives to defend you. It doesn't matter if it's man or woman. Women do not. At all. Ever. So comparing yourself, women comparing themselves to men, not a good idea. Women can compare themselves to women because apples and apples. Men can compare themselves to men because apples and apples. Apples cannot compare themselves to oranges. It's just not possible. That's right, it's one of those age-old adages. It's just universally true. It doesn't matter what side of the planet you are, what time of day or night it is. Apples and apples. Yay! Apples and oranges. We have some disconnect. Anyways, I just had this pop into my head, and I knew the truth, at least the way I see it, needed to be said and shared. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and catch you in the next one.